let's get on the trailer train here and talk about some trailers. Um, so yeah, well, let's talk about kind of stuff along those lines. Very British. Guy Ritchie executive producing a TV show for Paramount Plus called MobLand with Pierce Brosnan and Helen Mirren and another guy people say should have been James Bond, Tom Hardy. Um, so Tom Hardy is basically playing like the fixer henchman guy for Pierce Brosnan's like mob boss, but they're British, obviously. What'd you think of this trailer?
Thought it looked good. It was like very. What's the other one? The other show he did?
This is the gentleman.
Yeah, it's very much kind of looking like that, but
Yeah, well, he didn't write this one, and he's directing a couple episodes. Um, so he's just like
okay.
basically lending his name to it. Um,
Well, it still
but
looked very much like it.
yeah, I mean, they got high profile people on it, right? Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I believe that like Tom Hardy and all of them are like executive producers on it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Makes sense.
I mean, Tom Hardy doesn't like super get me excited or anything, but I mean, it makes sense as those characters, and I like those all three of those. Like, I like all three of those actors. I think they are all good actors. So, but yeah, so this is intriguing, and it's coming out very soon. It's coming out in like 2 weeks. So, um, yeah,
It's coming out in 2 weeks, you said?
it's coming out like March 30th. Yeah, it's coming out
Oh,
like 2 weeks.
man, we got so much to watch. I do want to see this one. I actually thought it looks good. So
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'll have to
definitely
make
check it
time
out
for it.
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, got a lot of stuff. Got a lot of stuff. Um, yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So we'll see what
Good.
happens. Hope it is good. Um, all right, let's talk about the luckiest man in America. So now this is based on a true story about the guy who started learning the patterns on the whammy board on Press Your Luck. So this is a true story about a guy who basically beat the system and won a whole bunch of money on Press Your Luck. It's the guy is played by Paul Walter Hauser, who's basically anytime they need like a schmo everyman looking type guy, they get him. Um, you
Mm-hmm.
know, Stingray on the Cobra Kai there, and you know, um, and Walton Goggins plays the host of the show. So I like that.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, isn't this like what ended the show pretty much, like as well?
um, no, so they continued the show. They just changed how the show went, and they didn't.
Oh, okay.
They started. They changed that. They won't do that. They didn't have the patterns anymore. They basically had to up their game to make it not circumventable and beatable like
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, he did nothing illegal. He did everything. It was all legal. It was just they just weren't happy with it. Um, so, and they're going to show it more like this is like a thriller or something. Um,
Yeah.
but that's just for But I
Just
am
for the
interested in the
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I like game shows and stuff, and I like the actors in it, so I'm definitely interested. Paul Walter Hauser has this, and he's got the Naked Gun reboot sequel that they got coming out in the summer. So he's got a busy year.
Yeah.
Uh,
When you
and
got
yeah,
work, you
he's
got to
gonna come
work,
up with
right? Yeah.
yeah, he's a good actor. So I'll definitely check this movie out. And that's coming out in April, I believe. So
All right.
pretty soon. Um,
April's already a very stacked month.
oh
But
my gosh, yeah.
yeah.
There's so many things. There's like that April 11th. There's like 5 movies that come out on that weekend. It's like crazy how many. And I'm like actually interested in like 3 or 4 of them. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Um, I don't know if any of them are going to make any money, but they're it would pique my interest at least. Yeah, I think. Yeah, we got Snow White coming up this week. And then a couple weeks Minecraft comes out, so that'll be Dad's first movie in the draft and your first movie in the draft, and then it won't be anything until the Thunderbolts in May. So yeah, but there's like every couple weeks there's like a good movie coming out, starting well, good bigger movie that piques people's interest. I wouldn't say, I heard Snow White
Better
is
movie.
probably gonna
Yeah.
might be bad. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I'm sure it was.
Uh, yeah, there's so much about that, and I just do not care enough about people's opinions or whatever, and it's just whiny babies online. To be honest, we'll just see if the movie's good or not, and we'll see very soon if it's good
Yep.
or not.
And we'll
So
let you know our review. That's what we're reviewing next week.
yeah, and we'll see if it bombs, and we'll talk about if it bombs or not. So yeah. Right. We got so the next movie we're going to talk about is The Materialists. So this is written directed by Celine Song, who got nominated for Past Lives a couple years ago. That was a well-regarded movie, and which just and that movie was just a straight-up romantic drama, and seems to be what this movie is. I
Yeah.
was waiting for the twist, the turn here to be a thriller or something. It's like nope, just straight up romantic drama about a
Yeah.
love triangle. You got Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, and Pedro Pascal. Um, Celine Song's last movie, Past Lives, was very, very good. Um, and these actors are good. I like them all in separate things. And I think they're all good separately. So I'm hoping it's good. And I'm sure, I think her strongest suit is writing. So I'm assuming that the plot and the writing will be good. Um, and we'll see who she ends up with. If she ends up with anybody. Uh, you were talking about
Dying to know.
we were talking about Hitch 2. I was like, this is basically Hitch 2. She's a matchmaker.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the same premise. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested in this. I like all the people. I like the people who are making it. So this is an
Yeah.
A24 movie.
When's it come out? Do you know off the top of your head or?
Um, I want to say it was like a summer movie, Materialists. Um,
Okay.
I want to say, yep, June 13th.
Cool.
I wonder if those people being in it, I wonder if it'll make good money or not. I mean, it's A24. There's a lot of loyal A24 people, so I wonder how that movie will do. Um, and she's coming off of a movie that was very well regarded and um, you know was Oscar nominated and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Are you interested in this movie at all?
Yeah. No, not really. I mean, I do like
Oh,
romantic movies here and there, but
you do like romantic movies.
yeah, but just
If it
I
was
don't.
Rachel McAdams, you would be in.
I don't know.
I
I don't
think
know
so.
about that.
Any romantic movie with Rachel McAdams is like Andrew's jam.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like Dakota Johnson. I don't know. That's like,
Yeah, I think that's the only weakest the weak link. But I've seen her in movies where she's actually really good. So I mean, well, I mean, I like the movie. So and I don't think she's a detractor as of
mm,
yet. I mean, she be Madam Web, but I don't think anybody could polish that turd. So
yeah,
yeah.
true.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about some long-awaited sequels here that I never thought that were actually going to happen. Let's talk first about Freakier Friday. Now,
All right.
this movie comes out on the best day of the year, August 8th, and that's my birthday. And then um, we see the return of Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan, but also they not only switch with themselves, they switch with two girls. Who is
I'm
her
assuming
daughter?
Lindsay. Yeah, yeah. I'm assuming it's their
Her
daughter.
daughter,
Her
and then
daughter.
a
Yeah.
friend
Yeah, I
or
don't know.
something.
I have no idea.
Someone sleeping over or something.
I was,
Um,
yeah, maybe the neighbor. I don't know.
yeah, they didn't
Uh,
like. They also didn't like. Kind of like we don't know like who's switching. Like if it's like a two people are switching, or is it like four-way switch. I don't know how it works.
I don't know. It.
Um,
There was that other movie where they did the same thing, but it was like a
yeah,
family and they all
right.
swapped. This has been done a couple times now. Yeah,
I mean, yeah. I mean, Freaky Friday, the one with Lindsay Lohan, was a remake of a movie with
yeah,
Jodie Foster. So, yeah, it has been done before, and I'm sure it'll be done again. I mean, they did one with Vince Vaughn and Catherine Newton called Freaky. So,
yeah,
um, the premise has been done before, yes, and we'll be done again. Body swap movies will be done again, I'm sure. Um,
yeah.
I know for a fact Jamie Lee Curtis is one of the younger girls.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. I'm personally hoping we don't have to watch this one. I know it's in August, so maybe we will end up watching this.
we
But
probably will. Yeah, I mean, I'm
uh,
interested. You're not
okay,
interested, I guess. You did you remember the original movie? Or the
I do actually. Yeah, I have definitely seen that original one a few times, not just like a one-time watch.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was very much the right age for that one, but it's okay.
No,
I don't need to see it again, even
yeah,
if it is the same people. It doesn't. I'd just go watch the original one, right?
yeah. I'm I'm weirdly optimistic about this movie. I think it doesn't look very like I thought it was going to look really bad, but I mean, this is like straight up Walt Disney Pictures. Like, it's not like some weird vertical that they have for this. It's like straight up Disney. So, um, I think it'll be at least well made. Um, and I think they worked on this movie for a while. It wasn't just like, oh, here's some script and make this movie. So, um, and I'm happy to see that Lindsay Lohan looks like she's healthy and cognizant. So, um, and Jamie Lee Curtis has been on this renaissance here, including winning an Oscar. So, I mean, kind of
Yeah,
resurgence in career.
Borderlands. Or is that a different lady?
No, that's not fair. Yeah,
That's not fair. I
I
did not
forgot.
sign her up for
I
the
forgot.
job.
It's not fair because I forgot about that movie completely.
Renaissance, yeah.
Well, I mean, she's been, you know, doing well other than that. I, I mean,
Okay.
uh, whatever.
She possibly could have won a Razzie for that. Who knows? I heard
No,
that one won quite a few.
yeah, she didn't get nominated or anything for that.
Okay.
I've honestly forgot she was in that movie. I mean, there's much worse parts about that movie, I think, than her.
Yeah,
Uh,
but she was in it.
she was supposed to be Kay Blanchett's mom, right?
Dude, I don't want to remember that movie.
Okay,
I don't
that's
know.
fine. All right. Well, okay. So Andrew's not that interested. I am. We'll see how it goes. Uh,
Yeah.
all right. Now a sequel that's even longer between a sequel and its original, which I'm almost certain you'll be interested in, is Happy Gilmore 2. We got our first teaser of the movie. So,
I didn't think it looked good. Um,
you thought it looked bad?
I mean, none of it really made me laugh or anything, but hopefully it's just they're saving it, for the movie type of thing.
It was basically
Um,
you remember this thing, you remember this thing, you remember this thing, you remember this thing.
yeah, I
Was
don't
the
know.
trailer?
I really didn't remember that many things, so
Well,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
Ben Stiller and Julie Bowen and Shooter McGavin and you know.
Yeah, it didn't really do much for me. Are you interested or the
Yeah, I am.
teaser?
I
Okay.
thought the first trailer actually, the first joke I thought was funny. Um,
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know. He seems to be right now. He seems to be making things where he's just kind of like not not he's not on autopilot, but I feel like he's like comfortable, you know, where I feel like he's actually like kind of it's not just like here's just this crap, and I feel like he's only making things that he like wants to make and it feels good to make it. And I think that this movie, it doesn't just look like schlock. It looks like there's actually going to go like some sort of
There's
care
gonna be a
goes into
story
this.
behind it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I and I think it'll be heartfelt like that. I think the first one is like it. I feel like his earlier stuff is all in that kind of vein. It's like Happy Gilmore and like The Wedding Singer, and stuff like that has that like kind of like heart in it, and that's why I think that this seems to be along those lines. I mean, you liked Hubie Halloween, so it's kind of weird that you think that this doesn't look good. So uh,
I don't know. I don't know why that movie worked for me, but it did.
maybe you
It
just
was
gotta watch.
very slapstick,
Yeah, maybe
cringe
you just
kind
gotta
of.
watch Happy Gilmore again, and then maybe you'll be like more interested.
No, honestly, I never understood the hype behind Happy Gilmore. I don't. It's one of my like Adam Sandler movie tier list. It's really not that high up there for me. So
Oh, it's
uh,
definitely one of his top tier movies. It's
yeah,
like,
everyone says so, but I personally not.
to
I
be
don't think it's
honest,
that funny.
he has like top tier. He has a few middle, like a couple middle tier movies, and then crap.
Hmm.
So you got top tier. You got like Wedding Singer, Happy Gilmore, Waterboy. Um, uh, oh, what's that one?
Like 50
Uh,
First Dates.
no, 51st Dates
You know,
middle. Mr. Deeds,
middle. Or,
Mr. Deeds.
okay.
That, and then um, you have like 51st Dates and like Just Go With It. Um,
I like that one.
uh,
Yeah. I
and
like bedtime stories. I like that one.
yeah, that's middle, and like Click, I would say is like middle.
Yeah, I do. I really like Click though.
I
I would
like
say that's
Click,
like a
but
upper one for me.
that's middle for sure. And then you have crap. You got like Jack and Jill and Chibi Halloween
Grown
and
ups.
no, Grown Ups is more middle. The second one is crap.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, uh, yeah. I mean, these are his actual movies, not like him doing Uncut Gems or something. That's like a whole nother bracket.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Um,
don't even. Yeah, I don't consider those ones part of. an Adam Sandler movie.
We could literally do a whole video, or a whole episode on Adam Sandler. We could talk about all the Adam Sandler movies that we could tier rank up, and I actually think that would be a pretty good one. For us, I think we could do that very easily, and we wouldn't even have to like do a lot of research for that. I think that we could just have it in our brains. But yeah, definitely down for Happy Gilmore 2. I actually thought the gag at the end with him breaking the screen, I actually thought was funny too. I don't know. This worked for me. I think I'm just excited for the in general. Thank you so much for watching part of the Daniel and Andrew Show. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a notification of a brand new video. If you don't like looking at our faces, no problem. There's always a full audio version of the podcast wherever you find your podcast. Thanks, and enjoy.